should open up the
See,
What?
JR is pre-palsy.
Yeah, that was pretty ballsy what you said.
Pre-palsy.
Oh.
He said he had 2 working eyes.
Talking about good old JR.
That's so wrong, but so funny.
Is it funny? Is it really?
Hey, are we on episode 69 now?
Ladies and gentlemen, cuddle up to your loved one. Whisper sweet nothings in their ear. Gently massage their back. Light a candle. Because we're on episode 69 of the Slow Burn.
Make sure you get consent before you do any of that. Like, you gotta get consent. Consensual relationships are the best kind.
Yeah, Mel keeps the documents right by his bed.
You gotta get them signed in today's day and age.
In triplicate.
Yep. 3 forms of license, please.
He keeps a notary.
Identification.
He's a licensed notary.
Yeah, just for that.
I can't do my own. That's why you have the 24-hour
Oh,
call.
is your roommate your notary?
Yeah. And I'm the notary for him, you know? That's how it works. That's how wingmen work.
Wingmen have never worked for me.
Maybe you're just going at it solo.
I need to go at it solo.
Yeah.
That's how it works for The Rock.
I don't know, he tries to go solo and then he doesn't get numbers.
Well, the thing is, he goes after these crazy girls, and he's only going after them solo, so he doesn't have anybody to be like, hey, man, this isn't a good idea. Don't do this. And he's like, no, I've got it.
Don't holler at these girls from your car.
Do you think I would actually listen to you if you told me it was a bad idea?
No, exactly.
So
either way. And so he just gets it. He's locked in this vicious solo existence.
Hey, man, I'm doing the solo.
He's doing it solo.
Which I've come to enjoy. Where are we going with this?
I don't know. You better watch out doing it solo too much. You'll get that dead hand.
I thought you'd just go blind.
Yeah? I don't know. Grow some hair on your knuckles?
Anyway.
Oh, you got some there. Like a Cro-Magnon?
I mean, it's not like...
Hey, Steve, your buddy here is Neanderthal.
It's not like caveman-ish.
Well, we all start that way.
It's just like, an adequate amount.
No.
I mean, that's the right hand.
That's pretty caveman-ish. And you've got a pretty dominant brow, too. You might be a Neanderthal.
Got a big foot. Big, wide caveman foot.
Yeah, I can see it.
So, does that mean I just club bitches?
I can see you doing that, too, yep. Going all, like, Zodiac on him.
Hit him over the head and drag him back to your cave.
I'm more of a BTK guy.
I was going to say that, actually. That's what I first thought of, was BTK. I should have gone with my gut instinct.
You know.
That's bind, torture, kill.
The freaks come out on episode 69.
Yeah, this is the kink episode. Episode 69, right?
Consensual kink episode.
Yeah, consensual kink. Only consensual. So, like, there's all kinds of kinks.
Do tell, Mel. Do tell.
There's, like, robot kinks, and clean kinks, and dirty kinks, and alphabet kinks, and fur kinks.
AMSR.
Yeah, sound and sensation kinks.
Chainmail kinks.
Chainmail. Pleather and leather and vinyl.
Furry.
All of the touch.
Furry kinks.
A furry. Yeah, we said furry.
Oh, we did?
Kinds, yeah.
I wasn't listening.
There is submission and dominance kinks. Yeah. There's financial kinks.
Lots of that are going around.
Yeah.
Public kinks.
Yes. Exhibition and voyeurism.
Wait, there's kinks in Publix?
Publix? Oh, I'm sure there's somebody's got a kink.
I'm sure there's some backroom kinks.
There's somebody with a fetish that they, like, only get off to, like, women in Publix uniforms or something.
It is a nice shade of green.
Like, I'm sure there's somebody out there.
In a nice hairnet.
There's a kink for everybody out there, right? And there's vanilla kinks, too.
Like what?
Just being
What's
vanilla.
A vanilla kink?
You know, it's just being vanilla.
Being plain.
Being plain
kink.
Yeah, plain kinks.
Who are you calling a kink?
I don't know. Are you, it sounds like you're, you know, maybe you're a closeted kink.
I can't remember.
You're a bending unit. You're so kinked.
Hashtag, I can touch the floor, Mel can't.
Yeah. See, he's a bending unit. I knew it. I fucking knew it. You gotta kill him in the robot revolution.
Not if my robot kills you first.
You are I knew it. I'm not a robot, so you...
Yeah, you're a fucking reptilian. You and your third eye and pineal.
Yeah, well, I told you I defluorided.
And that opened your third eye?
Yeah. Ended my calcification.
But does it have a retina like a lizard?
No, bro. What the... What,
Lizards have a retina in their...
what the...
in their pineal.
I ain't no lizard. Bitch. Get the fuck on. Move on. Next question.
Are you an alien?
No. Next fucking question. Move
Alien
on.
kink.
Yeah, there's alien kinks. There's like lizard kinks. There's eating and feeding kinks.
There you go.
There's
Diaper kink.
diaper and like baby kinks. I guess that's just providing kinks. There's provider and providee kinks. You know? There's some people that just want somebody to take care of somebody in a wheelchair, and that's what they want to do.
There are people out there that want to be in wheelchairs that don't need to be
in wheelchairs. That's true.
Weird.
Yeah,
People that like cut their limbs off and stuff.
Yeah. Steven, this is our segue into your intervention.
What?
Something we've been meaning to tell you.
I don't need to be in a wheelchair.
But you want...
It's just easier to get around that way.
You get the cut line.
No,
I'm
we
sorry.
can't.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
can't
you like-
even. We
you
can't
like the
even joke
treatment?
about this
You
because
like the
I saw that.
treatment?
I saw that guy who was living that life, and I was like, "No, this guy. That's an existence I don't want." To be conflicted about like being in a wheelchair. I saw one the other night. It was a guy who was having relationships with his car, sexual and emotional.
Was he putting sugar in the gas tank?
No, he was like mostly. He said it was caressing because this is what his dad asked him. He was like, "How does it even like how?" He said, "Oh, it's
The muffler, Dad.
mostly
The
just
muffler.
caressing." And
Bananas
no,
in
and he
the
was
tail-
like, because
Bananas in the tailpipe.
he was under the car, like under
have
the
a
front,
jack?
under the.
What kind of car was it?
Fuck! It was just like a Dodge Sunfire or something. I don't know, Pontiac Sunfire. I
How
don't
the hell
know.
did you get under that?
I don't. Maybe it wasn't.
Tiny
it was
man?
no. It was something different. It was like just a fucking Honda or something. But I don't remember. But he was like under the engine, looking up at it and like kissing the bumper and like caressing it. And when he was driving it, he would be kissing the wheel.
When he came back out from underneath of it, did he have like oil all over his mouth?
Yeah, right. Oh, I love the taste.
Drooling up inside.
Yeah. Oh, I just feel bad. I guess not feel bad. I don't know. It's
Weird. Just weird.
Just weird. Steven?
How was your week, Mel?
He got you. He fucking got you. You were
week-
going there. You were about to lay it on him, and then he was like, "Nope, you first."
He pinned me. He pinned me into this.
Oh, God.
Now I've got to talk about my week.
From last Saturday to now.
Last Saturday to now. Dun dun.
Last Saturday.
I don't remember anything notable after my birthday last week.
You don't remember?
Yeah, there's
Saturday?
only one birthday in October, and it already happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went over this.
Last
Sandra.
Saturday.
Yep, last Friday. And
The day
then
before Sandra's birthday.
nothing after my birthday. No.
Wait.
We went to a
Birthday?
brunch. We went to a brunch.
How'd
It
you
was
like
fun.
the food? And it was a little pricey.
It's a little pricey.
It was a little pricey bougie.
It was a little bougie.
I thought it was good though.
I liked
It was
it.
good. It was
That's some good chicken waffles.
my huevos rancheros were
Yeah, Megan
They
liked
were-
hers as well.
Huevo-y?
they were alright. They ate
She got like 4 fruit cups as well.
4 fruit cups.
They were tiny.
Because I gave her mine, and then our nephew gave her his, and then
Oh, it's your birthday? Here's another free fruit cup.
well, they gave me another because they saw I didn't have one because I already gave it to Megan, so she got 2 of mine.
You got a problem with fruit, boy?
I had some cold brew coffee.
No, you had a fucking science experiment, is what you had,
Oh
my
man,
friend.
they brought me my condensed milk.
Yeah.
I guess it's not
Mel
condensed
Mel
milk, it's
ordered
cream.
And then did
iced
you use
coffee.
that? Did you use that maple syrup that they
Simple syrup.
simple syrup?
And this thing comes out with what? 3 or 4 jars of just stuff?
Yeah, it was 2 different kinds of simple syrup,
Listen,
processed in a
I'm
raw.
a simple man, and I didn't know what the fuck that shit was.
Because that was simply bougie syrup.
Yeah. You see, you just don't understand.
Well,
Parents just don't understand.
when I go to the Dunkin' Donuts and say, hey, motherfuckers, ice hazelnut, bring it with the quickness. It already looks like it's supposed to look. I don't have to do any science
Where'd you go?
experiments.
He went to Dunkin'
Dunkin'
Donuts.
I don't know that place. I know a place called Dunkin'.
Yeah.
No, this is
Bitch.
an old one. It's an old one. So it's Dunkin'.
Fucking bitch.
Just like people try to say, oh, I went to Domino's Pizza. It's like, you went where? So I know a place called Domino's. Because
Steven, no.
they drop
just,
the pizza because they're more than pizza.
Just stop.
And
Just
Dunkin'
stop while
Donuts
you're ahead,
drop the
bud.
donuts because they're more than donuts.
Stop while you're ahead.
I ate a whole large pizza from Domino's by myself.
When? Last week?
Wednesday.
And he still touched the floor, Mel.
I felt like shit Thursday, though. But I could still touch the floor.
Yeah, I can't. I can't touch the floor. Can you touch the floor, Steven?
No, I have a huge ass belly.
Now I'm skinny? Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Dude, you guys are such a boost.
I was never very athletic as well when I was a kid.
I just wasn't flexible. I just didn't have the flexibles.
And he used to wrestle.
And I used to wrestle.
Alright, my new goal is a split.
All right, I want to see that.
I don't think I can do it.
Well,
I know.
don't think about that. Just believe it and
I
do it.
believe.
I want to learn to do cartwheels.
You can do it. You could do that.
I used to be able to do cartwheels. I'm pretty sure I
yeah, you
probably
could do it,
still
Steven.
could.
I could do a cartwheel.
If I didn't, like...
I don't want to try because it might hurt myself, and I have insurance, but I don't want the inconvenience of being hurt.
Yeah.
Well, you
I
still
don't
have to
wanna-
come out of pocket on something.
I don't want to take off work because I hurt my neck from doing cartwheels.
I can see you
Of
falling
the
on,
story.
of all things, like my neck.
That's
Not-
what happened to me when I tried to do a flip.
Yeah.
Why are you calling out of work? I was doing cartwheels in the backyard and I landed on my neck.
Well, you don't say that. You just say, I hurt my neck.
And they'll think it's a very serious situation. Like, oh, shit.
I hurt my
He
neck.
hurt his neck.
I fell over
We gotta give him time off.
being clumsy.
I ran into a doorknob.
The door slammed, and I didn't. It just. They're gonna think we're like being abused.
I fell down the stairs, okay?
You live in a one-story house.
Do you wish you had like a mullet? Sometimes, because that's what I've been thinking about
Like
this week.
Kevin Sullivan?
Getting back to my week. No,
A mullet or a skullet?
I had a rat tail when I was a little kid.
oh, how long?
Just enough to where I could reach around and stick it in, bite
In
on
your
it.
mouth? That's what you were about, huh?
But I wasn't, it wasn't like to the side. It was straight in the back. Like if it was the side, it would have been a paddle one. But no.
I think I had
it
one
was a straight
too.
rat tail.
I had one like the one right in the middle of the back.
Did your mom keep it when you cut it off?
No.
Good.
I never...
I think
Hair is disgusting. It's gross, bro.
Just last week you said you liked hair.
and just 2 seconds ago, you were talking about a mullet.
Yeah, but like
In your mouth?
in your mouth.
And you said you like hair in a place that might be in your mouth.
A hair down there? That's
Is that
a kink,
hair?
bro. That's a hair down there kink.
And we're back there again.
I wonder why.
Speaking of
Motherfucking
rat tails.
episode 69. Rat tails ain't just a
Speaking
hairdo.
of rat mullets.
That face paint on Sting
Hey.
is phenomenal. Yes.
Will you describe what you're watching if you're going to talk about it then?
Is this it's AWA?
Yeah?
It's Sting versus
Yeah, who is that?
Blanchard? Who's
No.
the other guy?
I don't know, but look how, like,
That's the Stinger.
young Stinger is there.
This is post Sting with when he used to tag team with Ultimate Warrior.
Luger.
So, last
Back to your week, Mel.
last Saturday I went to brunch for Steven's fiance and our avid listener,
Megan.
Megan. I never know. Steven switches which name we're supposed to, like.
Every now and then I switch it up between Sandra and Megan.
Yeah. But we went there, did that thing, and then I went to the bar last Saturday night. I got rickety wrecked.
You said you weren't getting riggedy.
No, I didn't. I drank responsibly now. I
Yeah,
don't want the
some
fucking
boozies.
hangover. Yeah, I had a couple beers and a couple shots. I didn't pay for any of it, so it was good.
That's muy bien.
My buddy had a little too many. He learned the hard way. It's not a good idea to drink 4 Long Islands in like an hour and a half.
That's a West move.
And we're back here in the manor, and I feel like it's got a little bit of its old charm because I already had somebody out back sleeping under the stars after a night of puking. So
Did you make him sleep out back, or was it self-imposed?
it's self-imposed. But once I saw him puking and everything, I was like, "You're not coming in the house puking on the couch.
just gonna sleep out back, bro.
You're gonna sleep it off." Yeah, I'll keep checking on you, but
Can I turn the hose on every now and then for some water?
not until you're done puking are you coming in. You know.
Yeah, I
What-
better see bile.
Once you already puked outside, it's like, no, you got to get that out.
Mel, do you want that Barry Windham hair?
That youngish Barry Windham.
I wouldn't mind it. I'm gonna bleach my hair and keep my dark eyebrows.
You got to.
Like, you gots to. What I really want to do is just like bleach the top layer and kind of feather the brown in underneath. You know, I think that'd be bitchin'. But I'd have to grow hair back for that. I should have thought of this when I had hair.
Well, hair grows.
That's good. That's a metaphor for life too. You know. Well, hair grows.
It grows back.
Sometimes you just go through life and you take it solo, and sometimes you got a team. That's how you live the dream.
Watching any good movies over the week?
Fuck no.
A fuck no.
A fuck no. No.
How about,
I didn't.
did you play any good games?
I've been playing the WWE 2K19.
Yeah, he finally surpassed me on the achievements there, I saw.
Yeah. I've been playing that, doing a couple solo matches here and there, playing some Dragon Quest, plugging at that, trying to get the in-game content and platinum on it.
Now, you're on chapter 14 on the story mode in 2K19?
12.
12. Yeah, 12. Still fun? Still
Yeah.
Still enticing you to play?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it's still fun.
You said you just got done the Triple H Wyatt family thing?
Yeah. What do you mean by Triple H?
Well, don't you gotta fight him as a zombie or whatever?
Maybe.
Without giving too much away.
No spoilers.
So,
You can.
was it good?
There's a choice to be made.
Choices.
Yeah, it was good. I unlocked the compound. We can play a compound match.
Nice. How was that? I mean,
It's like a
Just like
backstage.
backstage?
Yeah.
I noticed they kept the same backstage.
Yeah, from the last game. Yeah.
Like, exactly the same.
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, I guess that saved them some time.
Yeah. I've been having fun with it. It's a game I keep thinking about and I want to play a little every day. I'm not getting burnt out. I'm not playing it a ton.
You were playing Burnout.
I did get burnout with some of the birthday money. I picked it up, the remastered. I always loved that game, so I picked it up and I've been playing it here and there.
Burnout's a classic. Even if it is Paradise.
And you fixed your computer?
Yeah, today. I haven't slept in 24 hours.
Did I take your question?
No, this kid said he didn't really do much this week, and look at all the stuff we pulled out of him.
Well, motherfucker.
Just need some poking and prodding.
I slept. I ate some Tijuana flats.
Tijuana flats?
Tijuana flats.
Why are you going on them chains, man? All the Mexican food that's around here, that's good.
You
could be going to Polo Tropical.
Beggars can't be choosers.
It's a good food, though.
It's a chain. Spend your money local. Go to Senor Taco.
Yeah, they need it.
El
they just got
Magahi.
robbed. Or broken into.
Fucking whatever that one you like.
El Magahi.
Fiesta.
Santa Fe?
Yeah.
I haven't been there since my birthday.
Well, maybe you should stop going to Pollo Tropical.
What's Megan's choice to go to Polio?
We'll tell her to spend her money.
You go to polio. You better watch out.
Yeah.
We get that grilled polio.
Oh,
as long as they cook it all the way, I think you're fine.
That's nothing to joke about. You know how many people had
the anti-vaxxers, man. The anti-vaxxers. They're the ones that got to worry.
Because polio will make a comeback.
It already is.
Is it really? Are there people with polio again?
I believe so. Most of them are in California.
Steven.
Chelsea.
You're the one closest to us having a baby. Have you talked about vaxxing?
What?
This is important, Steve.
Yeah.
And this also segues into your week.
Yeah.
So,
what are your opinions?
On vaccination?
Yeah.
I have no problem with it.
Oh, okay.
I have no problem with I also have no problem with circumcision if I have a male child.
No, you don't cut their head, the Jimmy head off. It's a well-oiled machine.
No.
That's a tough choice to make, but I think I'm there with them.
I say I have no problem, but if Megan decides, no, keep it on, and no, we're not going to vaccinate, and then I'm like, she had the baby.
You would just be fine with her not vaccinating them?
I don't know. We did look
at. I mean,
we get to see how what's going on by the time we have a child. Like what?
Well, you guys,
what disease is running wild?
By the way, I saw you guys last Saturday. You're going to be having a child soon.
Very soon. But homegirl at work, she's pregnant. She just found out she's having a boy yesterday, right?
Okay.
And she told me today that her blood type is, I think, A negative. So that means that at 26 weeks of her pregnancy or something, she needs to get a shot. So it tricks her body into not killing the baby because of her blood type. Or attacking the baby with, like...
What?
Yeah. And apparently this is, like, a very common thing.
That's crazy.
That, like, it happens, like... It was a very scary thing back in the day, but now that they have this vaccination, it's just commonplace that they do it.
Jeez, look at that mullet.
So there is a lot of weirdness going on in them women incubation factories.
Oh, man. I just don't understand it all.
Yeah, it's very complicated matters. What else, Steve? Steve-O?
Well, I also went to a brunch on Saturday.
Yeah, you organized the damn thing. Of course you went.
He was MIA for half of it.
Yeah.
I was not.
He was holding the baby out front.
For a quarter of it.
I was greeting guests when they came in.
And I was
told them, like, go in and those 3 tables are all ours.
The tables with all the assholes at them. That's the ones.
The wait staff looked a little impatient with us.
Yeah, who fucking cares?
It's not like they were packed. They probably welcomed that business.
I don't care if Holly and Ben were getting annoyed that we weren't.
You remembered their names?
They had their business cards laying over the table.
I wish I gave them the business.
And then...
I saw you checking him out. You gave him the Pete Dunn honors.
And then after brunch, we took my nephew home.
Oh yeah, Zach was there.
Oh, I was leaving out names. All right, yeah, we took Zach home.
Jeez, Rob.
I didn't write a consent form for him, okay?
I don't think he'll give a fuck.
I don't know if he's got Twitter or not. People who listen to this like, I know that kid, Zach. Last
Yeah.
name will be.
Which one of the 7 listeners, Steven?
Wild.
The Lego Maniac.
There you go. Zach attacked the Lego Maniac. Remember that commercial? All right, fuck off. Anyway.
Yeah, we took Zach home, and then we went back home and changed into warmer clothes because we went to Disney afterwards.
Warmer clothes.
They went to Disney.
I'm questioning the warmer clothes because it was hot as balls.
Short, because because that brunch.
Oh yeah, you are a little fancy.
Yeah, I had pants and a dress shirt on, so I put on shorts and a t-shirt.
Oh, he meant clothes
yeah.
for warmer. Okay, so he put on cooler clothes.
Gotta ask
Yeah.
questions with this kid.
Yeah, okay.
And then
Translate that.
we ate. I can't think of the name of the restaurant. It's a buffet place at the Grand Floridian Hotel. It's pretty nice. They had characters from Cinderella come around the table and say hi and get a picture with them.
Did you spit on him?
Did Cinderella sit on your lap?
I took a picture with them, with her.
Fun fact: Cinderella is part of my dog's namesake,
Oh.
and Cinder Blocks.
And then we went to Magic Kingdom and to watch the fireworks and the show because Megan has not ever seen the fireworks.
Wait,
And she was happy?
Yeah.
you guys are annual pass holders?
And you never seen no
We
fireworks?
never stay long enough because we hate dealing with the traffic and the stupid people.
But you did it this time for her birthday.
Well, because also it was like the park was remained open 2 hours after the fireworks, all that.
I'm going to stop you real quick because I just noticed something. I want you to see who the referee is in this match, playa. All right, continue on, Steven. I'm sorry.
Hairdo. Playa.
Did you get some of that play on that spray on hair after he became a referee?
No,
Yeah,
it's just
playa.
the early 80s.
That's just how he looked.
Holla, 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 holla.
So what'd you do this Sunday then?
Sunday we went grocery shopping for our weekly meals.
Nerd.
He's so domesticated.
I know.
I forgot what else we did on Sunday.
I almost envy him.
Going through that rat race.
It's a
Just
good move.
mazing it up. I keep running into walls.
There's your American dream.
I relate to him
Because you're a hardworking man.
because we both got those curly golden
Jerry
locks.
curl.
Yeah, you don't have that list though.
I don't. I had a speech therapist when I was in 5th grade. She made sure I didn't have a lisp. She
But
said,
then you can't be telling people like, he got that bicycle.
he got the bicycle.
Did she tell you through discipline?
No, she just taught me the proper techniques
Did she show
and
you,
repetition. Yeah,
Like, take your tongue like this.
she showed me with her tongue,
No, let me show you.
Oh yeah.
Bring your mouth closer.
and I looked at her
Like
tongue
this.
and I tried to mimic it with mine, and you know it worked.
Here, let my tongue move your tongue.
Something must have worked because I used to talk like
Like a bad move?
it was getting there.
Because I got one, kind of.
Yeah, it was getting there. Well, that's because you're retarded.
I have a stutter.
Well, with the R word.
I'm just joking. I wanted to say it. It's shock factor. I'm sorry.
Man, even in like the latest episode of Always Sunny, they bleep out the R word.
For comedic purposes?
the
Or
Like,
clip show?
the clip show, because they're showing like episodes
Yeah.
from like clips from like old episodes.
Oh,
Like,
and you talk about Charlie.
And they like Santa
Is
Claus
he
like
retarded?
they bleeped out the
Santa
R word.
Claus, and they bit him.
So he is retarded.
It was a good episode, man. If you haven't been watching it, get up on that YouTube TV and watch it.
Just the first one where they show Frank coming out of the couch naked.
No, that whole episode, like when Charlie's looking through the door at him. Sorry, we won't spoil anymore. That's something I've been watching. It's Always Sunny.
The Seinfeld reference.
Oh yeah, they thought they were in Seinfeld and the Inceptions. Oh, it's such a good one.
Dream within a dream.
What?
I hate Seinfeld.
Is it because you don't like the globalists?
I just don't think it's funny.
Do you know what the show's about, though?
Yeah.
Just what, Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about nothing.
Okay. It's always got that part.
Yeah, I get it. I've seen lots of it. I just
It's
don't
funny.
like it.
It's hilarious.
My dad loved it. My mom loved it. Roommates loved it. I can't fucking stand it.
Oh.
But for the rest of the week,
Must be the Aryan in me.
Monday to today, I haven't really done anything. Just work and play video games and stuff like that.
Yeah, what video game?
I tested out that new Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's pretty.
Took it for a test drive.
Yeah, I rented it.
On a bicycle.
The Redbox rental or like a
Redbox rental.
Xbox?
No, Redbox rental.
Gamefly.
What?
I would not pay GameFly prices.
You get some good deals on used games though.
Yeah. What you liked it?
It's pretty good. Like I really haven't played Assassin's Creed since Black Flag. Assassins.
But
I played Rogue Nation. That's the last one I played. But the last one I really got into was Black Flag.
isn't Assassin's Creed just Assassin's Creed? Same thing every year?
Yeah, but like the
So they put
graphics
you
get
in
a
a
little
boat?
better and like storyline's a little different.
I hear this one's closer to Black Flag. It's getting back to the good.
Yeah, I played the Indian one.
Are you ready for some Red Dead Redemption 2?
Next
I
Friday.
need to free up some space. Is what I gotta do.
Are you gonna get it?
I just freed up a shit ton of PS4 space. I got 405 free spaces.
Are you gonna get it?
Yeah. Mega's got to do some
Budgeting.
budgeting.
Yeah. He's got to make sure.
We got it in the budget so that I can get Red Dead 2 and go to NXT next Friday at the same time.
Yeah, I'm
Which
probably
one,
gonna
if-
get it more towards Christmas.
Black Friday and stuff.
Black Friday?
I don't think it'll be on sale on Black Friday because it's so new. Spider-Man probably will be, and
Spider-Man.
anything that came out around that time.
I'm
before.
sure this might be.
This might be too. Yeah. 2K19.
2K19 is what they meant by this. Yeah, I'm glad we clarified.
For
that.
those listening viewers.
For the listening viewers of this audio podcast.
We'll get this on videos at
we
some
have
point.
a video. Yeah, we have a YouTube with a static image. That look of
What, for like the 5 viewers?
Who made that Rick and Morty clip thing? If you
that
guys,
was me.
we need to do more of this at some point.
Do you know how much time and effort goes into that?
I'm not saying every episode. I'm like every now and then we could do like a clip show.
Yeah, the washing machine thing.
The washing machine, that was another one.
Yeah.
We have, 69 episodes worth of this stuff now. We could do a retrospect.
Well,
we'll call it-
anytime you two would like to do some work,
I think
just let me know.
when we get up to episode 100, we can do that.
Now that I have the computer back up and running, it should make it easier for me. Because at least you had the laptop to help with that. I get that up and running. Maybe build a new one. Maybe get addicted to heroin, write a book. And
If you're writing a book while addicted to heroin,
Who are you, Hunter S. Thompson?
yeah, you're like a superhero.
William S. Burroughs. Burroughs.
Or L. Ron Hubbard.
Ooh! That one will make you rich. You just got to make a religion. See, you can't do it now because people know about cults and they know about all this shit.
People still get money to Scientology every day.
Yeah, but that's like it's ingrained in a lot of people.
I listen to this podcast about cults. They got a new one every week.
But there's
He's a member.
I think I would make a great number 2 in a cult. Not necessarily the leader, but like the number 2 guy.
the
like,
one that
yes,
does all the dirty work.
maybe the wet work.
My number 2.
Anything else with that week, Steve?
No.
No.
Just working. Just a working man.
Are you working for the weekend?
No, I'm off on weekends. I know you're doing a Loverboy reference.
This guy, we can't.
Nope.
Can't take him anywhere.
Big old nope.
Big old nope. I have been watching hockey this week. I've caught almost every Lightning game as it's aired.
I'm sorry.
No, they've been doing good, man.
Gooder? They've been doing gooder?
Because they won yesterday.
Yeah. They won yesterday, but that's not saying much because they're playing Detroit, who's winless.
Damn, really?
7 straight.
Detroit used to be my team.
Ew. You would like Red Wings.
Well, you know.
That's a kink.
That's a kink.
They play the Devils the day before Halloween.
Yeah.
That's a home game.
It's a home game. Let's go. Let's go be the Thunder.
Only if we get them sticks.
We can arrange.
If I can get the press box.
What?
Steven owns a press box.
What's this?
The bougie
He's
box
like,
from Megan's
Let me
work.
see if I can swing the press box.
I think maybe you should at least try.
I mean, I won't stop you.
I mean,
I'll see if Megan get me tickets.
do you
to,
guys want to go, speaking of going to events at the Amway Arena, do you want to go see WWE
the holiday special?
Holiday Live, December 30th? Oh yeah, because you're on the whole, like, cancel all your WWE.
It's not that.
You said you're done with NXT, you're done with everything.
Shit about it.
No, you said you were done with it because you can't support a company that goes and becomes a propaganda arm for an oil nation that kills American residents. Is that what you said?
Because they take their blood money?
And I quote, no.
Or did you just say you were going to have some hopes and prayers and send out a couple tweets and not watch a single pay-per-view?
No. I'm not, I haven't formulated my boycott plan yet.
All right, okay. I just wanted to make sure.
But
he's just
tentatively,
boycotting Crown Jewel right now.
Tentatively, Crown Jewel's out of the picture. Not watching.
Not watching it. Okay.
And maybe possibly canceling the network.
Okay.
The day of or the day before.
Do you think this is why they're talking about getting the $15 tier now with all this extra shit?
I just think it's a coincidence. I have some theories on this that we'll talk about a little bit later.
No.
I want to talk about my week, Mel.
You don't have a week. No, go ahead.
I watched Big Mouth, like you guys told me to. I don't think it's as funny as you guys were making it out to be.
Well, summer with a sober October. But
Well, yeah, you guys did mention that, and that might help.
And you're also kind of cynical, so
It hit a little close to home in spots with that stuff.
you can suspend disbelief when you're watching grown men in tights that barely cover their genitals wrestle
Grinding
around,
up on each other, getting all sweaty.
but you can't enjoy Big Mouth for the trip down memory
The
lane it
hormone
is.
monsters are just, I don't know, they just wig me out. And it's not like what they say is the look.
Yeah, they're supposed to be kind
I
of
like
uncomfortable. That's what the hormones are.
Did you watch the whole season or just like a few episodes?
No, I watched all season 1 and like 2 or 3 of season 2. And
oh, well, then you haven't gotten to Nick's new hormone monster.
No, yeah. Oh, he gets a new one?
Spoiler alert.
Because that old one was, whoa. I think he just got ran over by a
Hey,
bus
my
or something.
I'm a crutch today, Greg.
Yeah. So there was that. I watched one episode of The Haunting of Hill House.
Oh, I watched a couple of that. Yeah.
That, I mean, I wasn't scared watching it last night alone. But when I went downstairs to pee afterwards, I did make sure I turned on all the lights.
Yeah, you have to.
Oh.
They'll get you
Well,
in
then-
your butt. That's
well,
a kink.
Speaking of scary movies, I talked Megan into watching the original Halloween
Prior to seeing the new one.
because I want to see the new one, and my usual movie-going buddy is too afraid to watch
What?
in the dark.
I'll go with you, Steven.
I'll hold your hand while we do it.
No, I
I'll
have
hold
no
your
problem
genitals.
watching it. Michael Myers is
That's
my
a kink.
Michael Myers is my top one of the top 5 of.
His top one.
He's number 1 on my top 5 of horror.
See, I get...
Mike Myers?
That's a lot of people, bro. Who's yours?
Because mine goes
Of like the scary ones?
Because mine goes Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Leatherface. I should have just said this a couple days ago.
Of like ones that scare you?
That scare me. Just like that, like they're like
His top killers
top
that he enjoys
horror
watching.
Top horror movies?
Yeah, because like people that have like the franchise, and like
This is something that
So
I have
it
written
has to
down.
be a franchise?
not has to be a franchise. I mean, it could be they had like just.
What about Candyman?
I didn't get any Candyman. I couldn't get into it.
What?
What
Candyman,
about
scary as fuck. Dr. Giggles?
What's he from?
Dr. Giggles?
what about like Tales from the Hood? Like this
The Leprechaun?
Leprechaun?
Leprechaun is the same thing like Freddy Krueger. He got funny, so it stopped being scary and stuff like that. Like the first Nightmare on Elm Street was scary, especially like when Johnny Depp, it's like the whole waterbed just explodes. And like the claw comes out of the bathtub and stuff like that. But other than that, like the
What
rest
about
of them,
Captain Spaulding?
That was more shock than horror. House of a Thousand Corpses.
Dr. Satan.
Awesome movie.
They're making a third one.
In your face.
I do feel though, maybe next week we should say some of our favorite horror movies, like comedy horror, straight up horror.
Talk about horror movies for Halloween's.
Yeah, guilty
Is
pleasure
Halloween's
horror,
next weekend?
Because
cheesy horrors, classic horror.
I mean, like, because like John Carpenter is like my favorite of like some like horror sci-fi directors.
maybe I'll bring over the movie I was in.
David Cronenberg. Some Fly action. Oh man, it's so good.
Some Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah. Some Brindlefly.
The Thing.
Oh, The Thing. John
Carpenter.
The
Yeah.
Thing. That's an excellent one.
The first 2 Hellraisers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never and I couldn't get into
Reanimator.
Clive Barker either, because he's just like he's too mind bendy.
What about Nightbreed?
Which one's that?
Where they have like the whole like monster town like in the cemetery.
I don't think I ever saw that.
Oh, it's I liked it.
It's alright.
It's alright, but I liked it.
I survived the great YouTube outage.
I didn't even put 2 and 2 together.
Because you weren't watching SmackDown live.
I was. I just started watching it on my phone instead of on TV.
That worked?
Yeah. I just kept hitting like refresh until it
Yeah,
worked.
that just got so annoying. I'm like, God damn it.
I tried to stream on to the TV, and then it cut.
Yeah, it kept cutting off on the TV, so I just watched it on my phone.
Played WWE 2K19 some more?
Not enough.
Not enough, apparently, yeah.
Not enough, my man.
Got that MegaMan 11?
Ew.
Ooh, it's hard.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't about to get it. I can
yeah, one of
fuck
the
with like
guys that,
Dark Souls, but not Mega Man.
one of the guys at Megan's birthday on Saturday, so he got that.
It's dope. I mean, it's everything that Mighty Number 9 should have been. Which is kind of sad because...
He's referencing that it was kind of like X, Mega Man 10.
Yeah, but I didn't really like them. Like the X or anything after
I
that,
don't remember. I can't remember the last one I played. I think the last one I played was on Super Nintendo.
which would have been one of the X's or Legacies or whatever, or not Legacy. But I didn't really like them because I don't know. I like the 8-bit more, the like style, feel.
When he was lighter blue.
I'll say it.
Pixel.
Hot take: Mega Man sucks. That's a hot take. It's just too hard.
No, Chelsea's laying down. He's gonna fall
Mel,
asleep.
It's
no. One of these days,
it's just too hard.
Riddle? One of these days, you and I got to sit down and just pass the stick. Probably we should do it with Blood Moon.
Ooh, you know, since Castlevania Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood is coming out to PlayStation next week.
But it's too hard, Mel.
No,
Mel, it's so hard.
Those games are better because they're not all like.
But the mansion flips itself. and you got to play it all over again,
Yeah,
upside
but
down.
Did
The
you buy the
Mega
last?
Man controls are just too flighty for me. They're
What?
just too like.
Didn't you buy the last Castlevania and beat it like in 2 hours?
That three.
That's
one
a
on
kink.
360? Beating it for 2 hours?
Beating it for 2 hours or beating it in under 2 hours? They called that the speedrun kick.
Are
Remember?
you allowed to use glitches?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's kink.
That's a kink. Hey,
That's the name of tonight's episode. That's a kink.
Consensual kink.
are you recording us? Have you been
Oh
recording
shit, let me
us?
check.
Are the mics turned up?
I've been recording us for 45 minutes and 43 seconds.
Don't you ever talk about what time it is on the podcast again.
Stop being a kink.
Don't you involve numbers in this.
It's 11:03 at the PM right now.
So many numbers.
What's your numerology number?
601.
No, it's not. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, what the fuck is a numerology number?
Well, if you don't know, can't get to know now because I'm withholding for information from you
That's a kink.
because that's a kink.
That's jump the shark.
You've jumped the shark.
Once or twice. Wrestling news.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit, we're here
Well, we talked about it weeks.
for about a week.
for about a week.
Kevin Owens will be out until at least late February
He's in WWE. They're dead to me.
after double knee surgery.
I can't support them with their
Yeah, they were having a 2-for-1 special on knee
with-
surgery.
with their
Zinger.
support of the Saudi regime. I can't support anything WWE. They're all dead to me.
Could you support Kenny Omega versus Seth Rollins? Because
No.
they want that to happen.
No, because it would have to take place in the WWE because WWE is not going to let Seth Rollins go to New Japan. So no. They would rather go to Saudi Arabia and watch women get beheaded.
I think they probably
Ringside.
the only way they could do that is if another Joker cruise, or if the fucking Young Bucks made a cruise.
Now, is it the Bucks of Jericho?
I want one of those scarves. Y2 Bucks.
Y2 Bucks.
Chris Jackson?
Yeah, what is it?
So who would you... Back to Seth Rollins and Kenny Omega.
Who?
Let's say it takes place in neutral territory. Who's your money on?
Seth Rollins.
Really?
Because WWE has more money to pay to get their guy to win.
I said neutral territory, though. It didn't matter.
Oh,
Yeah, where was that WWE money when Omega beat Xavier Woods at E4 and that
they didn't realize what they
E3.
were up against. Okay.
and that
The next
was that
cross
Street Fighter?
promotional thing.
Usually it's you putting an extra E on it. This time it was him. Or no, you put extra W. My bad. Train wrecked that.
Yeah. Don't you ever come at me like that again.
I will
Okay.
touch the floor with you.
I wish you would.
I wish you would. All these It's My Final Bullet Club style t-shirts coming out. Thoughts on that? Are we being worked?
Oh yeah,
Are
real
they
hard.
coming to the E?
Real hard.
Are they going to this new federation that Jericho and JR are coming
That's
out
not
with?
true. That's not a true rumor.
Psh, they got Jaguar money, homie.
That's not true.
Jaguar money.
None of this is. That's not how it works.
Oh,
Please enlighten us.
he had to sit up to tell us this story.
Dude, this has got to be good.
It's not true. Okay.
Gather round, children.
How many places have you heard that from? Reputable.
Heard what?
The fucking rumor you're spreading there.
Which one? I'm spreading multiple rumors. Be more
the-
precise.
The Jericho Federation.
Yeah.
I read that on like 4
And-
different sites today.
Why would it make sense for them to start a new federation instead of just using one that's already like has a name like Impact or ROH? Huh?
Well, I think Impact has shown that it might not be as viable as people might think.
Oh, you watched Bound for Glory.
I did watch Bound for Glory. It was pretty
That
good.
was a small arena.
You gotta go where you want it, kid.
And it's better to have a sellout crowd than a small arena than have a tiny crowd in a huge arena.
Yeah. Asses and seats.
Asses and seats, son. Looks good on TV.
I don't know. That All In sold out, and they were in a pretty big arena.
That was a fluke.
That was just star power. All right. Crown Jewel.
I'm not talking about it.
The Saudis came out today and said that homeboy Jamal Khashoggi was actually killed.
Killed.
They said that it was a fight, though, and he was killed in this fight that they had in the embassy.
We had to kill him because he was fighting us, yo.
But we have no body.
But I thought they had the video of him getting amputated. They're like caught up with that hacksaw.
Somebody might have a video. The New York Post reported that they heard audio, and that
You can hear him being screaming as he's being dismembered.
yeah, his death took about 7 minutes. His fingers were cut off before he was ultimately decapitated.
That means his head was cut off. But I just want
There
to
was-
make sure you knew.
No attempt to interrogate him, like the original story that the Saudis were going to put out was killed by a squad of 15 officials, Saudi officials.
Yeah. How many Saudis does it take to kill a dissident journalist?
15.
Someone's got to hold the camera.
The murderer was listening to music on headphones and advised his other cohorts to do the same.
I wonder what they're listening to.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
They're listening to new Kanye.
JBL and Randy Orton both say WWE still needs to go.
Of course they do.
Now here's my thing.
Said what? I didn't hear what you said.
That they still need to do Crown Jewel. JBL said it on Fox News. And Randy Orton said it in an interview.
Yeah, because Randy Orton wants to get paid.
Is Vince McMahon on a Jesus mission here? Does he think he can be some kind of social savior?
No, he's getting paid a bunch of money.
Well,
He's doing
they're
what's
only-
best for his business.
You think?
The bottom line of the... Like,
You think what's best for business is to put this black
at the
star
time,
on you?
At the time they signed a contract, it was... You know, because they didn't have this, like, they had the human rights and everything, but the world wasn't really paying attention as much. So it was a good investment because they were getting tons of cash influx.
But after the fact now.
You've signed a contract. Like, what's it gonna cost to back out? Versus
What are they going to sue you
versus
in American
the
court? You just never go over there.
versus the outrage of what people are gonna quit talking about this in 2 months.
You think?
Yeah, Crown Jewel will come, go, and people will shut up about it,
Very true.
and it'll be over.
Sadly true.
Like I said, people aren't going to cancel their network subscriptions. They aren't going to quit buying shirts. They aren't going to quit going to live events. They're not going to actually vote with their wallet. They're going to bitch
Look at all the
online like they
celebrities that
usually
left
do.
for Canada when Trump came in office. None.
Well,
This is celebrities, though.
but yeah, this
They're not
is
real
the same
people.
thing. It's just this like vocal outrage that doesn't really follow through with anything. And it's about a legitimate thing, like, but I understand the logistics of trying to move something like that and shuffle it all around and figure out all the different moving parts. Like,
I do find it funny that every time they did mention it, like Raw and SmackDown, they aren't.
They're not saying Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, they're not saying where it is. They just keep saying Crown Jewel, Crown Jewel.
oh yeah,
I mean, that's just smart on their behalf at this point. You want a conspiracy theory that I made up about this? Okay. What if the Saudis, like, shit goes down and something political happens more so than it already has, and there's, like, great pressure from the U.S. against Saudi, what if they take the entire WWE roster hostage? Then the women are safe because they're here, and they have to become the main show now. And ipso facto, the Saudis created an actual women's revolution.
I could see one of the wrestlers getting killed over there, like a production person. That wrestlers are probably gonna have security around him all the time.
You can't be secure from security from where? The Saudi government? Saudi security, or are they bringing their own force?
They'd probably hire their own force or have some kind
Of what?
like,
Blackwater? Blackwater's gonna go over there?
protect something like that, some mercenaries.
But, I mean, how ironic, comical, hilarious would it be? Just take the entire male roster hostage, except for Sami Zayn. And
Kevin Owens.
yeah, well, Kevin Owens. And now the women have to be the stars.
It's so dumb. But before Crown Jewel, we have Evolution.
Who's talking about that?
Nobody. It's getting overshadowed. See? See what we're doing?
Well, I'm done. I mean, that's it for the Crown Jewel this week for me.
All right, good.
Abyss from Impact Wrestling went into their Hall of Fame last week. The first TNA original to be in Hall of Fame.
He looks weird without his mask on.
CJ
And
Park?
what happened? What happened where they worked?
Well, let's not overshadow Abyss's speech. Did you hear anything about it?
I heard he said you got to pass the torch.
Yes, which, I mean, I've never heard a bad word about Abyss. He's always, like, been spoke of as a very stand-up guy, willing to do anything for the team. And then he said that when you're on the top of the mountain looking down, put a hand down and help a brother out.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's... I can't say enough good shit about Abyss, in my opinion. And then Austin Aries hijacked. the Hall of Fame.
He hijacked his
Yeah.
fucking Aries.
He hijacks the end of the Hall of Fame, and him and Johnny Impact, Mundo, whatever the fuck he's called, get into a pushing and shove match. Which foreshadows into Bound of Glory, which I watch.
So are we saying LOL Impact now?
It's just that aspect of it, though, because Bound for Glory was pretty fucking good. I mean, it wasn't as good as their last pay-per-view, but it was definitely worth the watch. James Ellsworth answered Eli Drake's open challenge, and then later Abyss, but it was originally supposed to be Joey Janela, you said.
Yeah.
Which would have been probably a lot better than Ellsworth, but still, Ellsworth is awesome.
Yeah, they tried Janela, and then they tried somebody else, and they couldn't get him.
And people were thinking it was going to be Jericho,
Yeah.
who didn't even show up. Whatever. Tessa Blanchard retained over Taya in a match that was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
That was... OVE defeated Brian Cage, Phoenix, and Pentagon Jr. in a crazy spot-filled match you'd expect. At one point, the Lucha Brothers did this pile driver, coup de grace into a pile driver spot that was just looked brutal as fuck. Santana and Ortiz defeated King, Homicide, and Hernandez in a concrete jungle street fight. Ever heard of a concrete jungle street fight before?
No, but I would imagine it's probably the same as like a Chicago street fight.
No, they take the mat off the ring.
Oh.
It was just boards.
Yeah, I saw that picture you posted.
Yeah, no turnbuckle.
What are you looking at over there?
I don't have your consensual to share that with you.
Whoa.
Damn. All right. So
No ring mats.
No ring
Just
mats.
the boards which were moving around the whole match. No turnbuckle pads, tables, weapons, all kinds of weirdness. It was weird. Something I don't think we'll be seeing
Again?
I just think it was too dangerous with the boards of the ring
They do
moving.
that all the time in like Japanese death matches.
They do?
Yeah.
Well, that's a death match, though.
Yeah, that's what they had. It was the Impact death match.
And then you have Johnny Impact beat Austin Aries to become the Impact World Champion. Aries no-sells the finisher and walks out.
Just gets up and walks out.
Well, he cussed out what's this? Don Callis.
Don Callis, yeah. Flipped everybody off.
Yeah, just being Aries. The storyline going forward is that Aries' contract is up with Impact, and he's going to show up in Indies and then eventually come back.
The Brian Pillman.
Yeah, do the Brian Pillman loose cannon.
Maybe he'll work Impact like Pillman did Bischoff.
No, they knew he was leaving.
Yeah, but he talked him into it and said, "Oh, I'll be back."
Yeah.
But never came back.
Well, you know. Monday Night Raw.
Meh.
Yeah, meh. Still teasing Ambrose dissension among the ranks. Showed up. He wasn't there at the beginning of the show. He shows up, as Seth said, on Ambrose time or lunatic time.
What do you mean?
Yeah, the lunatic time kind of pissed Dean off when he showed up. Tamina Snuka returned
Yeah.
just in time for Evolution.
Yep.
Who really cares? Ronda Rousey and the Bellas have a must-watch promo segment. Let me say that again. Ronda Rousey and the Bellas had a must-watch promo segment. That Ronda Rousey wrote all of herself.
That's crazy to me that she... I'm sure she got help.
She had to have an editor or something. But must-watch promo segment.
Yeah. I agree. I don't agree with Rob much, but I agree.
Then I fell asleep for a bit.
You didn't miss much.
And I woke up to the Shield beating the Dogs of War, who turned on each other at the end of Raw.
Yeah, Braun Strowman turned on the other two, right?
Well, McIntyre hit a drop kick or that.
Yeah,
Claymore
McIntyre
kick.
and Braun fought, right? Dolph was
Yes.
just kind of like
Passed out.
being dolphed.
SmackDown 1000.
It was all right. It was kind of a letdown.
We had Slow Burn fam / correspondent Jeffrey S. Powell was in attendance.
Yeah,
Broke the news to me that we weren't going to see the old fist
yeah.
like we should have seen.
That was disappointing.
It was disappointing. This show was a lot better than Raw 25, though.
Yeah. At least it pushed like new storylines and talent, and while maintaining the old nostalgia.
Opened with a Truth TV segment, which featured the McMahons dancing in the end. It's featuring Vince McMahon.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever think you'd see McMahon dancing in the ring like that?
Now, since that one video where he did that music video back in the early 90s, late
with,
80s.
Hogan playing bass in the background.
Yeah.
That was something.
That was one of the best videos ever.
Batista teases a match with Triple H during the Evolution segment, saying, Triple H has done many things in this ring, except beat me.
And then he got all big dick Batista on him.
I'm not looking at that now. I'm gonna be a billionaire later, guys. Edge's cutting edge segment stole the damn show, in my humble opinion, with Becky,
Mm-hmm.
who is the best champion this company has right now, hands down. And then the YouTube outage happened.
Knowing then.
No, it happened. And I had to catch the rest of Tuesday night SmackDown on Wednesday night, where the Bar defeated the New Day to become the new tag team champions with the help of the Big Slow. Big E's face was fucking priceless.
Oh yeah, during that turn. Yeah.
That was. Rey Mysterio is back, looking, I think, better than he's ever looked. Honestly, I'm not a Rey Mysterio fan in any shape or form, but he looked great. Defeated Nakamura to go on to the World Cup. Fun fact. You know why there's a World Cup?
Yeah, because
right?
Qatar.
Yeah. Qatar is
hosting the World Cup, so
mortal
like
enemies.
rivals. Yeah.
Mortal enemies with
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Taker comes out and says 3 words.
Yeah, and gets booed and leaves.
Yeah, his walk out to the ring lasted longer than him actually being in the ring. And we're off the air. 205 Live happened. I didn't watch it. You didn't watch it. Nobody.
I didn't watch it. Steve didn't watch it.
What?
I watched the Mae Young. There was some good matches. There was the Tegan Knox injury.
This week on Mae Young, we saw the injury. She can talk about it now.
It's as bad as you
poor
would
girl.
think. Poor girl, I know, right?
Just came back from the other knee getting all fucked up. And now she's out for almost another year. Rhea Ripley moved on, though, so that happened. And my girl, Toni Storm, defeated Mae Young.
Yep, and next week you get the semifinals.
I'm already semi-jubbed.
And then in 2 weeks you get the finals.
Evolution
Evolution.
is a mystery. NXT UK that debuted.
Didn't watch it.
It really, I mean, it was a show that kind of laid the groundwork for, I guess, the show going forward. They introduced a lot of the talent. Mustache Mountain had a promo. I like the look of it, as in they're not putting the names up at the bottom of the screen; they're on the side. That looks kind of cool. It's different. The venue is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's just over there is just so much better looking venues. Dave Mastiff was there, 325-pound man doing drop kicks. Toni Storm and that Toni Storm booty. And then your main event of the evening, Noam Dar was defeated by Pete Dunne for the UK Championship, or is it the NXT UK Championship? No one knows. Because they were calling it both the whole time.
It's the NXT UK.
But originally it was the UK Championship. And that's what the belt actually says. There's no NXT on there.
Yeah, it's meant to be the NXT now.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but gotta update the belt, guys. NXT. Bobby Fish is back. Save Undisputed Era, their tag team titles versus the War Raiders. Nikki Cross tells Aleister Black a secret about who took him out, and Aleister Black looks pissed as shit as NXT goes off the air.
Mm-hmm. He was pissed.
And whoa, that spoiler. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's a kink.
That's a kink.
You guys are a bunch of kinks. Since you're both falling asleep on it.
I'm not falling asleep.
I am. I've been up for 25 hours.
What, care to add anything else?
What's going on in international news?
There's a tag tournament. Well, not tournament. It's a league. Like the G1. With Super Junior tags. So you got the teams. The factions are doing pretty well. You know, you got LIJ and the Chaos. And you got the Bullet Club. And you
The
got
OGs or the
OGs. Not the Elite. I don't think
Too many sub names.
Come on. Calm down. Calm down.
I'm on. You were
All right.
about to say something.
No, I'm done.
Are you?
Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say.
That's a kink.
I think this has been a good episode 69, consensually.
You consented to this?
I consent.
I revoke my consent.
I approve of
But
this.
this is consensual non-consent, and that is a kink.
I approve of this message.
Hit the button.
This button? I don't think we're ready. You're just gonna fall asleep on him like that?
He is narcoleptic.
And that's a kink.
This has been a TRGPM production.